Imagine your life as a boat drifting on a vast river without a rudder and without a destination. That's life without self-confidence. No matter how brilliant you are, if you let fear and shyness steer your course, you'll never reach your full potential. So many of us live in the shadows, afraid to speak up, afraid to fail, afraid to simply be seen. If that sounds familiar, stay with me because this story might just be the turning point you've been waiting for. In a bustling city, a man supported his wife and two sons by selling salt. His younger son was lively and confident, but the elder was painfully shy, hesitating even to speak to others. People mistook his quietness for foolishness, and many took advantage of his gentle nature. Yet he never complained. His father, however, was constantly disappointed by his elder son's timidity and would scold him harshly. Each harsh word chipped away at the boy's already fragile confidence. As he got older, this lack of self-belief started to poison his studies. During exams, fear would paralyze his hand and he couldn't write the answers he knew. Slowly, he began to fall behind. When he came of age, his frustrated father told him to help with the family business. Terrified of disappointing his father again, the boy agreed. But his nervousness made him clumsy. He fumbled with orders and couldn't communicate properly with customers, which only made his father angrier. One day, while his father was away, some cunning men entered the shop. "Your father sent us," they lied, "to collect all the salt sacks for the city." The young man, full of doubt, hesitated to question them. Before he could understand what was happening, they loaded all the goods and disappeared. That evening, when his father returned to an empty shop, he exploded in rage. "You worthless boy! You've ruined everything I've built! Get out of my sight! Never come back!" Crushed by his father's words, the young man felt completely broken. The weight of his father's anger, the whispers of the neighbors, and his own sense of helplessness made him feel utterly worthless. With a shattered heart, he walked to the riverbank. "There's no point in living," he thought. "I'll always be a failure." Just as he was about to jump, an old man grabbed his hand and pulled him back. "Why did you save me?" The young man shouted. "My life is meaningless. I can't do anything right." The old man spoke gently. "My child, life is precious. We only get it once. If you keep living, you can overcome any failure. But if you give up now, you'll never discover what you're truly capable of." The young man replied sadly, "I'm shy and weak. Even my father hates me. Everyone calls me stupid. Does someone like me even deserve to live?" Hearing this, the old man said firmly, "Come with me." Confused but with nothing left to lose, the young man followed him. At his humble home, the old man said, "I have the answer you seek. But first you must do exactly as I say for 3 days. If you complete 3 tasks, I will change your life." The young man agreed. On the first day, the old man said, "Speak with 10 strangers. Ask them about their lives and write what you learn." Though nervous, the boy tried. Some ignored him, but he kept going. By evening, he had spoken to 10 people and even made a few friends for the first time. He felt a small spark of accomplishment. On the second day, the task was different. Teach 10 children why water is important. The young man was shocked. "But I haven't studied properly. How can I teach anyone?" The old man smiled. "They don't know that. Just share what you know," holding a glass of water. The young man stood before the children. With a trembling voice, he explained 5 benefits of drinking water and quickly stepped back. To his surprise, he had done it the next time he spoke. His voice was steadier. His fear was slowly fading. On the third day, the old man gave the final task. "Go back to your father and apologize." The young man trembled. "My father will never forgive me." The old man replied firmly, "If you do not do this, I cannot give you my final advice." Gathering all his courage, the young man went home. He stood before his father, apologized sincerely, and promised to prove himself. Seeing a change in his son, the father decided to give him another chance. Later, the young man returned to the old man. "I did everything you asked. Now please tell me the secret to success." The old man smiled. "You have already discovered it. Your biggest enemy was never your shyness. It was your fear. People see you the way you present yourself. When you carry yourself with confidence, others respect you. True strength comes from self-belief. With tears in his eyes, the young man bowed gratefully years later. That shy boy became a respected businessman known for his confidence and determination. This story reminds us that confidence is not something we are born with. It is something we build. Fear holds us back, but courage and persistence can transform our lives. Confidence grows when we step outside our comfort zone. Believe in yourself. Take those small, scary steps forward. You will discover strength inside you that you never knew existed.